Yo, what's up guys? It's the Sad Magic Fan, and today I decided to make a video putting my take about next year's champions, and I believe 150% the Lakers are the 2021 champions. I don't care for the Nets. I don't care for the Bucks. I don't care for literally any of those teams. I don't care if the Heat make another run. I don't care if the Trae Young Hawks. They're gonna be playoff contenders. I don't care about CP3 Suns, even though literally no one thinks they're contenders. I'm just throwing out teams that are making the playoffs. I'm not even talking about Orlando. I'm a fucking psychopath if I thought we were winning a championship. I'd be a psychopath. You put me in an asylum if I fucking think they're winning. Put it in the books. I'm not betting because I don't do that shit. The Lakers are the 2021 champions, and I am going to tell you why. Let's start off. We're not even going to talk about the roster. That's a whole nother thing. We'll get to that. We're going to start off. What did they already have? They already have LeBron James, easily well, he was obviously the best player in the league, despite not winning MVP. I mean, just because of how much he showed in the playoffs, it made his team improve, brought them to a championship. Literally, in my entire life, I'm sure it's happened before, I've never seen a team go from not making the playoffs to a championship in one season. Last time I saw something like that was the Boston Celtics when they got Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce. I mean, they already had Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, and Rajon Rondo, and Paul Pierce. That whole team. That's the last time I've seen something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. That is incredible. And then on top of that, you get Anthony Davis, easily a top 5 big man. He's gonna be a top 5 big man of the 2020s. Easily, because now he's in his prime, so we get to see his prime years with his 2020s years, and he's going to be a beast. He can do it all. He can defend, and he doesn't even foul that much. He can defend the perimeter. He's a great interior defender. He doesn't like playing the center, but he's okay with doing it down the stretch. On top of that, he's a great scorer. He's shown that he can shoot the mid-range amazingly. Oh my, dude, these playoffs, if I saw my man pull from mid-range, I would say bucket, because that shit was a bucket. My man shot at mid-range, it was going in. Dominant inside. If you think otherwise, you don't know basketball. He is dominant inside. No, he doesn't look like the strongest guy, but trust me, you're gonna double this guy if he's posted up. Chances are doubles coming his way. And on top of that, he can pick it, pop up, and go to 3. And it's not like the man can just catch and shoot. He's probably one of the best dribbling centers in the league. And that is just incredible. And just like the way he uses his length on the basketball court, he just uses it so well. And that's just incredible. And if you're wondering about, just want to throw this out there, if you're wondering about why I'm playing like awful ass defense in this gameplay, I recorded this video like late at night, and I've been working on homework so long that I was too tired to play defense. It's on rookie for the first like half of the quarter. Then I realized it's way too easy, so I changed difficulty to Hall of Fame again. Anyway, we'll continue on. So where was I? I was talking about Anthony Davis. Yeah, Anthony Davis, a great player. The way he uses his length, and I already talked about him. We can keep going. So they're gonna keep KCP? I think KCP was low key a sleeper in these playoffs. I watched him. He was knocking down his threes. He was playing his role. His role: defend and pull from 3. Make the easy pass. Nothing flashy. So he's had problems with that, He went from I think he went from one of the most hated players to not really. He's not really that much that hated anymore, in my opinion. Moving on. Now we're gonna talk about the big thing LA did, and that is the roster changes. I low-key thought, okay, you got championship. Teams are gonna want to improve. What else can you really add? You already have LeBron, you already have AD, you have 2 top 5 players on the same team. What are you gonna do? They did a lot, man. So first things first, the trade for Dennis Schroeder. I felt at first everybody felt that the OKC didn't get enough, but at the end of the day, maybe OKC wasn't able to. Maybe it was like
5 minutes didn't work.
Maybe it was the best offer for them. I don't know, but I think that may have been the best offer they could have gotten. If not, that sucks. But maybe I think OKC just wants to get as many first round picks as possible. It's like playing on my career game. On top of that, moving on. yeah, what am I doing? I'm gonna talk about what Dan Shooter brings to team. Dan Shooter brings playmaking. I mean, I don't know what you're saying, but I'm just saying. Dan Shooter, how many assists? I watched him. He was a pretty good passer. I'm not saying the man's gonna be elite. He's not even a top. I don't think he's a top 5 passing point guard. No, I don't think any shit like that. But I think he'll be able to get rid of the ball handling issue on LeBron, because LeBron has to handle the ball. He creates so much offense, and you cannot deny that LeBron makes AD so much better because of how much offense he just brings to the team, to everyone on the team. LeBron makes you better. Okay, moving on. They got Montrezl Harrell. Traded JaVale McGee. It could be looked at as a bad move, but I believe the NBA is a business. If you make moves like that, it's alright, because it's a business at the end of the day. And a business is all about getting depending on some business. Some businesses look at the fact that we just want to make money, and some businesses look at the fact we want to have a good product. The Lakers, there are a few franchises who just want to have a good product. The Celtics, storied franchise. I don't think they'd ever purposely lose, because there's just that they need to win as soon as possible. Lakers are just like that. You bring up other teams, the Spurs. I think the Spurs are tanking though. Like, yeah, the Spurs are definitely going to start. I think the Spurs are going to start tanking next year, especially with the draft class that's coming up. Trying to get their next Tim Duncan. I don't know, but let's move on. He can score off the bench. I see him starting maybe. I mean, who are they going to start over him? I don't say so. Yeah, he's probably going to start for the Lakers. And let's move on. Fuck. Sorry guys. I'm trying to get this in one take, so I'm not gonna edit this. I'm just gonna say, why did I was talking about Dennis Schroeder? Okay, they traded JaVale McGee. They got Montrezl Harrell. I don't know why I was talking about Dennis Schroeder. So they traded JaVale McGee. It's a business. It's all right. You can do that. To get Montrezl Harrell. I forgot what else they traded. Well, they didn't trade for Montrezl Harrell. They traded to get the money for Montrezl Harrell. They get the money. They sign Montrezl Harrell. Could be looked as a bad move, but it is what it is. Montrezl Harrell wants to reign. Can't really blame him. So he goes to LA. What does that bring? It's great energy, big, and he'll allow AD to still play the 4. And he don't need to play that many. I know he might be looked at as not the greatest defender, and that kind of showed up in the series against the Nuggets. He wasn't really defending Jokic, but then again, Jokic is making like glitchy ass shots. But moving on, I personally think that Montrezl Harrell can only play. I think Montrezl Harrell playing like 26 minutes, playing him for 3 quarters or maybe a little bit of the fourth. But for that 4th quarter, if you're smart, and if AD is not a little bitch, he'll play the 5 for Montrezl Harrell. Montrezl Harrell can get a rest. And Montrezl Harrell brings scoring, he brings rebounding, he brings great energy to the floor. He can't shoot the 3, but I don't think the Lakers could really want him to start shooting the 3. I mean, obviously, I think they would love it, but I don't feel like they're going to try and force him to get a 3 ball. Because that's not Montrezl. When I think of Montrezl, I think of a guy who gives your team energy. Moving on. I'm going to move on. Tell me if I miss any roster changes they made. But I'm looking at the big ones. Marc Gasol. Holy crap. They got, I don't know. I thought they're done. They got Montrezl Harrell. They got Dennis Schroeder. What else can they do? They get Marc Gasol. So when Montrezl Harrell sits, you know you're having a good ass center coming off the bench. Marc Gasol can do it all. He can defend. He's obviously as great as a rim protector he used to be, but he's great. He's still a good defender. He can shoot the 3. And overall, he just makes your team better. He spaces the floor. You can do so much stuff with him. And, well, that will wrap it up for this video. If you guys think I missed anything on the Lakers, and if you guys don't think the Lakers are going to be the 2021 championships, please tell me in the comments why you don't think the Lakers are going to win it all. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you in the next video. Bye.